All right, there we go. Now we're recording. So we're just gonna do some basic basic duels, you know, to just see where your mechanics are at, and then we'll kind of slowly get towards kind of some positioning stuff, and then really we'll just go from there. See
Cool.
where we are, see what we can get. Yeah.
Sounds good, man.
Alrighty. Okay. Hold on. Give me like 30 seconds. My roommate just
You're
walked
fine.
in before we started.
No worries, man.
Hello, roommate. You're good. All right. See ya. All right. He's gone now. Thank you. Yeah. Not many great places to play here.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you. I remember the days, man.
All right. All right. Let's get it started.
My roommates now are just my wife and kids.
Yeah, pretty agreeable.
So we just gonna
Yeah, we're just gonna duel. I'm gonna, and then basically, I'm gonna be judging how you play, kind of how you're attacking, your positioning.
First elimination.
nice shot.
Red team scores.
So you've got one thing I'm noticing right away is your aggressiveness is pretty good.
Nice shot.
Red team scores 2.
You're not. A lot of players are kind of timid. You don't seem to have that, which is really good. Okay.
Yeah, that was
Red team scores.
All right.
dumb on my part. I thought I had a dash. I was trying to go back to that shield on my side, but
Yep, that's all right. Okay. I think your medium range aim definitely could use some work.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you got some damn good
Yeah, playing this game
accuracy.
for 4 years, you know, I hope it has decent accuracy. Okay. That was all right. Look at this dash here. See how your defense is. All right.
Red team
Okay, so what are the things that you feel you want to work on the most?
A lot of it is first shot accuracy.
Okay.
Damn, that was nice.
Red team scores.
You know, I mean, I usually have pretty good aim.
A lot of times their play styles kind of act as a crutch. So like they only have short range aims, they don't take any long range duels, that kind of thing. So it's really
Yeah, when I'm in an actual match, I'm not. I usually don't go.
Scores.
I guess too aggressive. I guess the one-on-one, like face to face.
Mm-hmm.
I try to hang back a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Blue team scores.
All right.
8.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, sometimes I do like to hang back. Damn, you're fast.
Yeah.
Scores.
Yeah, it's not really even that I'm faster than you. It's that
Well, yeah, I mean position. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting to where you're
I have it all
turning
planned
my
out,
body.
kind of. Okay.
Red
All right,
team
so
scores 10.
let's see. What do we want to start out with?
1.
I think that you said your first shot accuracy is needs some work.
It seems a little. I mean, that was
Yeah, that's something we definitely can train. So I've got like basically training regimens for first shot accuracy. But that's not something I'll use your time in a lesson on. That's gonna be something
Blue
I'll
team
like send you a video
scores
of, and
10
then you
2.
can practice it on your own time. But I
Nice.
think right now, because your aggressiveness is pretty good, I would say a lot of the time I see you kind of putting yourself in like a disadvantageous place, so you don't focus a ton on the high ground, which is really important.
Red team
Yeah,
scores
I
11
can say that I do
2.
put myself not in the best high ground positions
Yeah.
a
So
lot of the times.
let's take a quick break,
Okay.
and we'll talk about some aggressiveness. So let's say that that I'm standing here, right, and let's say you're coming from right here, right. So how would you show me an example of how you would engage me? How would you get over here? How'd you be aggressive to me?
I mean, I would try to get there. That's my thing is I need to be better with my dash placement. I
Time's
mean,
up.
Yeah, I'll just come stand here. Just show me what you would do, because there's a few things that that go into place. So this is where I am.
I'd like to get over here to make you turn, but then that's where I mess up,
Yeah,
right?
you're a
So
little exposed here.
I'm already back down on the low ground, right?
Kinda. Another part of it is that you land here, which I might be able to shoot you with, right?
Okay.
So there's a few
So
things. Go ahead.
I mean, well, that's what I'm just. So I mean, I guess that's where I'm kind of at. Like, I'm not sure what the best, because do you start trying to come up here and then turn you,
You could.
where I'm like right behind you?
It depends what you want to do. So it depends on what kind of fight you want to take, right? So let's say that that I only want to take a really close range fight. So next time you'll sit up here and I'll show you how I would kind of play. If I'm, for instance, if I'm a really short range player and my effective range is like this, right, about this much and no more, right? So what I would do if I'm a player like that is I might go for something kind of similar to like this. So did you see how my dash path?
Not really. No, do that again.
Yeah, sure. So my dash path was here, and then it was like here, and then it was like here. So notice how I'm choosing.
You were next to the walls too.
Yeah, so I'm choosing. A big part of dashing is you choose when you want to fight, right? So as a top player, I'm constantly thinking about, do I want to take this fight? Do I not want to take this fight? So I'll demonstrate that for you. If let's just say I'm really close range only, I might, I'm going to try and get close to you without exposing those long sightlines like this or like this. But if I'm the player that I am now, and I know, okay, my mid-range aim is pretty good and his isn't, I'm going to take a position like this, right? Or I'm going to take a position like this, right? So it's about the decisions based off of what you have, kind of what you're working with, right? So so you want to think through.
So normally I'm not the best. Usually up in your face. I kind of lose maybe mobility or just almost a sense of where they're at, right? Like up close.
Okay.
I know that there was a match just it was been a while now, but it was against Rusty. I think I was playing against Rusty in some just pub, and he never talks to me, and he finally had opened his mouth and he's like, "Stay back, like further away, and try to fight longer range from me because you're coming in and you're just getting completely
turned
hammered."
around.
So I have been trying a lot, like just like Canyon. I try to occupy Mars a lot more, right? I feel like I've got a decent I feel like I can hold Mars better from that a little bit mid to longer range,
Yeah.
Especially once I kind of get warmed up, right? You can kind of get your patterns where and I kind of switch back from that left side to the right side and stuff like that. So I'm not the best as far as, especially like rollouts. Like I have been rolling out with double shotguns, like on the red side, on Launchpad and Canyon, and it seems to be doing okay. When I die, I go back to just straight up pistols usually. But that's how I've been kind of rolling out red side on Launchpad and Canyons lately. But yeah, I usually don't find myself. I know there's some people that can go straight in and they just can bombard, boom, boom, boom. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of like to hang back a little bit, you know what I mean, and see these people that are trying to come around and do it that way. But
Okay, so let me show you a quick exercise that will maybe, we're going to have to be on the same team here, that will maybe help you out kind of with that close range. Wait a minute. It might give a countdown. Let's see.
Go.
No, it won't. Okay. So, yeah, let's come up here. This is one of the exercises that I'm just going to show you to it. I'm not going to make you do it. This is how I improve my short range aim. And this is a warm up I do every day. So you see this button here, right? This button. That's what I do. Dash, shoot, dash, shoot, dash, shoot, dash, shoot, dash, shoot, dash. Right? And what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get used to target appears right in front of me. I'm hitting it, right? And I don't use charged pistols. I just use normal.
No, just regular shot.
Yeah. And if you want, you can do it even closer or farther, depending on what you want to do, right? Yeah, you just want to do the one shot move, one shot move, one shot move, one shot move. And that'll help you with your kind of target acquisition. I want to see kind of how you turn. So let's come down here. So what I'm going to have you do is I want you to shoot this wall here, right?
Okay.
Dash over here and then shoot this wall. It's really super simple, but I just want to see, I'm just going to watch how you do it. Okay, so what I'm seeing you do, there's a very subtle difference if you want to stand like right here.
Yep.
So I'm seeing you do one of these. So watch that. So do you see that?
Okay.
And then this is what I want to be seeing. Ignore the charge shots. Do you see the difference there?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
You're already turning midway, and when you landed, you're already facing that way when you land.
Exactly, right. And
so how does that? How do I do that?
Right. So you turn with your stick. Do you turn with your stick at all?
Yes. I use my right stick. It's on snap turn angle at 75.
Okay. I use smooth turn, but that's fine. That works just as well. So what I do is when I want to turn around, this is just how I turn, right? I turn about this much with the stick, right? About that much, right? Okay. Then the rest is this much is my waist, right? My waist. Then this much is my arms and my shoulders, right?
Oh, okay. Right? So
I'm moving a lot. There's a lot of movement going along in my legs and my waist.
In real life movement, turning.
Yeah. So have you ever played like a violin, kind of?
No.
You ever played an instrument?
Guitar.
Okay. So then you understand how you don't have fine tuners on a guitar, do you? You got the big ones on the end.
Yeah, just the big ones on the end.
Okay, so on a violin, there's the big ones on the end, and then there's little tiny dials, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you got your big tuner, right, is your stick, right? And then everything else is your arms and your waist, right?
I got you.
So what you want to do is you want to right when you let go of your dash, or even when you're pressing it, you want to start moving your stick, start moving your waist and your body, so that you just end up pointing the direction you want to, right?
Oops.
And what this will help, yeah, so try and, there you go, that was it. Now you're getting it. So what
better?
this, yeah, that's much better. Okay. Yeah. So what this will do is, so let's try, instead of doing just 180, let's try and do 270, right? So, all the way around.
Shit. All the way around.
Yeah, so you should be facing that
wall. I don't even know how that shit. Yeah. It's tough. Just
an extra 90 degrees
for me, but yeah.
Yeah, so the reason I'm making you do this is because a lot of players, they'll get into fights, right? Like they get into a close range, and the problem is, come on up here.
Yeah.
The problem is, let's say that we're dashing, right? And I'm dashing to you, and you're dashing to me, right? And when we're in the middle of this duel, that turn matters a lot, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going to be oriented in the direction that I want to be, right? Because I'm constantly moving my stick. I'm constantly moving my
You're
waist.
already
My
staring
arms.
at me as I'm still
I'm
trying to
already
turn around.
looking at where you are, right?
Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
meanwhile, you're doing like, so let's just do one move of a duel. So I'm going to dash to you and you're going to dash to me. So
Okay.
I'm going to dash to you
Okay.
and I'm facing this way. So pause just when you land, right? So you would be
Okay.
facing the other way, right?
Right.
So face the other way, right?
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
then let's say that I see you facing that way and I'm like, I'm going to confuse this dude even more. So now you're going to start turning, right? I'm here. So you're just like totally out of whack.
No,
right.
That's what happens a lot. It seems like. You know what I mean?
By this point you're a full step behind me. You're a full basically dash behind me, right? So you got to integrate the turn into the dash. Otherwise, that extra time that it takes you to move like that, right? That's too much. It's too much time, and you're going to end up twisted and turned around in the middle of your duels, right?
That happens a lot, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So let's.
So I got to move more in real life, I think, is what it is too. You know what I mean? Which I've been trying to do a little bit more of. I mean, not the dashing and turn, but just more of the trying to actually move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's important.
Because
Mhm.
man, I there for months when I started. I never really moved my body much. Full nothing but sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hyperdash. People think about it like video, like Overwatch, CS:GO. It's like it ain't that. This is physical, right? You got to move your arms. You have to move your waist and your body, like your shoulders and your arm. The reason these people fire so fast is because they got their shoulder and their arm and they have all this stuff lined up, right? It's not because they just have a magical finger, right? It's because they have really good positioning, right, in real life. So moving, using your body, having the correct like biomechanics and stuff is super, super important, right? And so, yeah, you have to. So what I usually do is I take a half step back. So I'm turning.
Okay.
So I'm turning this way, and my leg goes from here to about here, right?
Oh yeah, you're doing like just like a.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Almost like one of those Hawaiian stance things where they,
Yeah, and then this left leg pivots, right? Pivots on the ball of my foot, right?
I got you.
And then I'm here, and I can just set down, right? I put my left leg down, and my shoulders are lined up, my arms are lined up, which is why I mentioned that you have to use your feet and your legs for part of it. Because another thing that will happen if you're not used to using your body is that you'll get twisted up in all these like
that's my body.
Like this.
My body. I'm like trying to shoot people like this.
Yeah, it's like your torso's twisted. You got your like this looks fine to you, but my shoulders are facing this way, right? When I'm turned like this, I have no stability. I have no
you're trying to
real
do some
aim.
Janky shit over here on the side.
It's not gonna work, right? So you have to keep your body in line. You have to be moving, right?
Does that apply to rails as well? So
yes,
because what I notice sometimes, and I try to stay off of them as much as possible. Obviously, waterway is a. I mean, you're gonna have to use a fucking You're gonna have to use a rail at some point, right? But what happens is if I'm over here trying to do something and I see somebody else going like say the opposite way, I'm trying to get them like this, and my body is now just like it's my feet. I notice my feet don't move, but my fucking torso is trying to do this, and it's just like and then by the time.
So that's one of the reasons that it's important to. So let's say I'm here and I'm trying to shoot someone that's right here, right? I'm going like this. That's why it's important to be able to backdash, right? Because the reason that you want to keep your shoulders this way and your body this way is because I'm going back over here, right? Because it's like you spring back over here because that's where your legs and your torso and stuff are. But it's like if you're shooting somewhere, you want to commit, backdash. Right. That's why we do this, right? Because you don't want to have to be able to turn your body. Right. This game, the biggest part of this game is turning, right? It's turning people around, right? And a massive part of that is how is your body? How are
That,
your arms oriented?
that makes sense.
Which is why also you'll see some of these players do shit like this, right? You see them shoot like that. You've seen them do that, and sometimes they'll kill you, and it's like, what the hell, right? It's because
Yup.
they don't want to, they don't, or they can't turn their body in that time, so they just flick, right?
Yeah.
That's boom, boom, right? Yeah. So it's there's a lot of, the more you think about your body, how your body is playing this game. It's not just like arms and a headset. It's all attached, right?
See, and I felt like that's how I played for months. Was just fucking my arms, hands, and headset. You know.
Yeah, you gotta think about the whole thing, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So let's try and do. You know what I might try and do? Let's do a. Might do a little. There's the thing I do with like new players sometimes, but it might apply to you too. We're basically, there you are.
Blends it all on what we do.
So what we're gonna do is, I don't know how well this is gonna work out. Let's come in here.
So I feel like I've almost hit I've hit a plateau lately. It seems like, where I kind of ramped up on some things in the past couple of weeks, and then for like a week I've been kind of stale, maybe, or even in some lobbies where I shouldn't die from some fucking kid that's just got, fucking SMGs or something doing something, but I still feel like I shouldn't have died. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way in a legit level, like 27 just, gets it for some fucking reason.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah. Well, we can work on plateauing and stuff a little bit later. But
that's fine, yeah.
Yeah, right now, what I think we're going to do is you grab 2 pistols. What we're going to do is, I think we could... what we're going to do is I'm going to stand here. We're going to switch roles just so you get the example of both. You're going to dash. You're going to dash all of your dashes around me, and when you land, I want your body to be lined up with me, right? And I'm going to be tracking you the whole time. So what I want you to do, so you go ahead and go in the middle there.
Okay.
So what I want you to do.
So you want me to be tracking you, right? Holy shit. Okay.
So I want you to do like that, and
you want me to track.
You're going to be.
You want me to be doing the dashing?
I want you doing that. And so what I want you to do is I want you to, when you land, I want you right. I don't want you,
I got you.
Twisted around, right?
I got you.
When you land, and I don't want it just like every time that you land, you should be ready to shoot. It shouldn't just be like, meh. Oh, now I'm ready. Right.
I got you.
And then, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be up here just kind of following you. Then we're going to switch roles, and you're going to try and do the same thing, which is going to be, how do you follow someone with your hips and joysticks that is doing all this turning? Right.
Okay.
All right. So let's give it a try. Okay. Are you set up right?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, my legs are a little bit far apart, but I was kind of centered up.
Let's keep trying it.
Try to make sure my feet right.
Okay, good.
Oh shit!
Whoa! maybe try that one again.
Yeah, that one was terrible. I think I'm not letting go of the dash. I'm letting my dash charge. I don't know what I did there. I think I let go of the dash with my hand facing fucking somewhere. So
that was a lot of dashing just in this area. Make sure you're making me turn.
Okay.
Right, because you'll see once you come in the middle, you have time to turn. I kind of don't. Right, because when you're going from here to here, you have the time, right? When you plan this out, you already start turning. I don't know where you're going to go, right? So I can't start that turn unless I'm, like trying to predict.
Gotcha.
Right, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. There you go.
Is that a little better?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
I noticed that I have to plan it out first, right? If I'm just going willy fucking nilly, I'm dumb, right? I just fucking kind of go in a circle or something.
Yeah, a lot of people, what they do is they're like, I'm gonna get into dash duel. And it's like, nuh-uh, you gotta plan it.
Yes.
It's like running and you like trip over something. It's like you gotta think.
Right?
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Now try and I'm gonna ask you to do one more. Try and one shot in between each dash. Try and hit me.
Ooh. Okay.
I guess I'll try and hit you too.
Oh shit! Hold on. Try that again.
Doesn't have to be charge shot. It can just be normal pistol shot.
Okay, yeah, that's just a habit. It's my
That's all
my
right.
finger always just
It's a good
pulls the
habit.
trigger down almost. You know what I mean? Like I can't even almost unforce myself to do a charge shot most of the time. So, oh shit!
So
It's a little tougher.
It's
I'm gonna have
tougher.
to work on that because it's tougher when you're gonna shoot and dash. My brain's trying to think of two different things to do now. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna have to train my brain to I didn't.
There you go. No.
I'm gonna have to work on that.
Do you want to
sure.
try? Do you want to try being in the middle, just so you can see? All right. All right.
Yeah, that's a lot of body movement on my part.
Yeah. When I was in the middle, I was like physically jumping. I'm like,
Yeah, that's physically jumping. Yeah, I was definitely moving instead of the stick. Honestly, I think.
All right. So I'm not gonna shoot. I'm just gonna dash around you.
Oh, shit, that was crazy, bro. Fuck.
It's okay. And part of what I'm doing, part of the tricks here, I'll show you one of the tricks. Right. I go here, and then I go here.
That was a backdash, huh?
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. So I'm not. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That was better. You managed to keep track of me. You landed on me in the end. All right. Got a regen. Where's the other pickup in here? All right. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you see, even I fuck it up sometimes.
That's what. That's probably what it looked like when I was trying to do it.
All right. Ah, an extra little spin there at the end.
Yup.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's hard to keep up on the fast dashes, though. I mean, it really is. Yeah, you just still got the drop on me.
You wanna try doing the circle again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try planning that a little bit.
There you go. That was good. And then this is
I did do one back dash to help me from moving so much.
Yep. You want to conserve how much you have to turn and make your opponent turn as much as you can. Oh, there you go. I saw kind of a side dash. You did one of these. That was good.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So let's I think let's take this kind of idea. We'll take it back to the pit, and we'll. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play aggressively on you this time.
Okay.
And yeah, we're just gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. So try and take the. I know you haven't practiced it yet, but take just kind of that idea of like you need to be turning in real life.
Okay.
And we'll see how you do in the close range.
Okay.
Might. Yeah. We'll see.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go. First elimination. Red team scores.
So try and
0.
try and keep track of me. Don't let me push you around too much.
Oops.
Make sure
I did not keep track of you.
Yeah, make sure to keep track of me.
Okay.
2, 0.
And then so here, let's do a quick. Let's pause really quickly. So what ends up happening in a lot of dash duels is, let's say that you're right here, right? So you come on right there. What'll happen
Okay.
a lot of dash duels is it'll end up kind of looking like this, right? So I'm moving around here, right? And you're doing this. Remember on the table how that was like impossible? It's like real hard.
Mhm.
You don't want to be the guy on the table. You want to be the guy on the
Time's up.
floor, right?
Gotcha.
So instead of standing here on this table, what you can do is yeah, you so here, I'll start on the table. You come and dash to me and just watch what I do.
Okay.
I'm moving, right? I'm trying to keep you where I can see you. I'm trying to keep you at a comfortable distance, and I'm trying to keep myself aligned with you, right?
Gotcha.
And if I'm getting fancy, I'll try and turn you, right?
Right.
I'm never, what I'm not ever doing.
But you
is-
don't want to just be chasing shots, right? Like just trying to hit them wherever they're
Yeah,
fucking
you
dashing.
don't want to be in the middle, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
let's
gotcha.
let's
Okay.
try that. Ready? All
Yes, sir.
right, go. Much better.
Red
You kind of
team
had me there, but you
scores.
turned at the end.
Yeah, I actually for some reason just wasn't pulling the trigger. I was trying to do my dash for that time. Just
That's okay.
you know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
just trying to do a practice to where I could try to keep track of you a little better.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna actually stay back here, and I'm gonna let you get the dash. So it's your turn to be aggressive. I'm gonna do this a few times.
Oh shit!
That was better.
Red team scores.
Definitely be practicing this on
0.
my off time.
Red
So you let
team
me
scores.
predict you and get the jump
5.
on you a little bit there.
0.
Yes, I did.
Oh
Nice.
man, that was almost
Red team
perfect.
Scores.
Almost.
6.
I should. The only thing I didn't. I should have predicted the health though after I tagged you the first time.
Yep. Now I'm just sitting back here. I'm gonna let you engage me.
Okay. Let me see.
Remember to plan it.
Oh, man.
Oh, you got stuck in the middle again.
Yeah,
Red
I did
team
get stuck.
Scores. 7. 0.
Now be sure not to be
Red
wasting your
team
dashes.
scores.
So what we're gonna
8.
get into
0.
soon, maybe if you decide to have another one, we get into efficiency, right? So what I'll do is I will run you out of dashes. If I see you dash and I sense that I don't need to react to that, I'll let you kind of run yourself dry,
Gotcha.
which is kind of the next step up in got caught in the middle again.
Red
That's
team
right.
scores.
Yeah.
9.
The next evolution,
0.
what people do is they don't dash enough. They're not aggressive
And
enough.
they dash too
and
much.
they dash too much. And it's in between those two things is where you find your koala, your Rekko, your Flippy, your Dark Moon, right? So I use the
Red
cover
team
there.
Scores. 10.
Yep. I thought I was going to
0.
be doing good getting a little bit of the back turned on the wall, but that kind of almost played against me.
And remember, you got all this high ground here to use, right? You got this high ground. You have great places to sprint around. Nice. There you go.
Blue team scores.
And
My
I
brain's
apologize.
just got to plan it out better.
Yeah, and I apologize.
It's weird how when you can plan it out a little bit more,
Yeah. Yeah, it
how
physically
much differently it
it
goes.
feels like stumbling, right? Like it's I apologize if my ooh, nice. My Wi-Fi might be a little iffy.
Scores.
In
10.
college, can't do a ton about that.
Oh yeah.
All right, come on out. So you ended up, yeah. Make sure to
Red team
utilize
scores
using your dashes not just to
11
engage me,
2.
but to put yourself in a better position, better situation, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, always use those dashes to get to high ground. You'll see in most of these duels, my my first dash is actually to the high ground. Yeah, so see. Oh, good transition, but you gotta be ready when you come up
I
here.
was, yeah, and I wasn't turned ready for you.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta work on that body turning.
Good. So make sure you don't choreograph your here. Let me show you something really quickly.
Scores 13 2.
So come come stand up there. Come stand right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you dash away when you think that I'm coming to you, right?
Okay.
So you had a bit of time there, right? Okay, now let's try that again. Okay,
Yeah, that was.
let's try one more time. So do you see the difference between those three things?
Mm-hmm.
Time's
It was.
up.
Let's do that one more time.
Sure. All right, so here. Okay. And then I'll show you first one. Okay.
I could see you're pointing. Is that what I'm doing wrong?
Yeah,
Is that
a lot of
first
it
one,
is.
it's,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
a
I'm
lot of it-
pointing and you can tell I'm about to dash.
A lot of it. Well, a lot of it's the pointing. A lot of it's. Well, here's the actual example. Here, stand right here. You'll be me, and I'll show you kind of what I saw. Or you just stand in your place in your spawn.
Okay.
I'll show you kind of what I saw. So I saw, like one of these. Right. So you get 1, 2, 3 opportunities to move away. Right. Whereas what I would probably do is I would probably do something like this, then maybe like this, and engage you here. Right. Because when I do this whole 3 dash thing, right, I'm totally choreographing where I'm going to end up. I want to be a little bit more unpredictable, right? Yeah, it's just like I could just draw a straight line, or not a straight line, but a nice big.
Yeah, but yeah. Or I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So try to be a little bit more. Okay, that's better. Oh no. Yeah.
Blue team
Okay.
scores
At
You got
least-
behind me though. Yeah,
13.
Yeah, at least you know what went wrong there.
definitely. Ooh.
Red team
Yeah, so,
scores 14 3.
Yeah, so it's especially on this map, it's hard to not choreograph what you're gonna do. But when you're when I give you, I actually I kind of gain a small advantage when I back up this much, right? Because it's almost impossible for you to get to me without
To sneak up
choreograph.
to, yeah.
Yeah, to sneak up to me. But it is not completely. Yeah, so see, you did this whole like 1, 2, 3. But if you stay in spawn, it is possible to sneak up. So if you just stay where you are. I'll kind of show you how I might
Use the cover. Yeah.
how I might get up to you.
Yep.
And so I'm just keeping in the back of my head. I'm keeping exactly where you're standing, where you're facing, that kind of thing. If you want to go ahead and kind of give that a try.
Okay.
Yeah, just remember where I can see, what I can hear. So I can hear you. I can hear you kind of in the middle there. Here, dash. Oh. Yeah, so gotta make sure you get closer.
3.
I'll be. There you go. That's what it's about. Yeah.
Scores.
So
17.
so just keep
4.
that kind of idea in the back of your mind. I think we've practiced it enough for now.
Okay.
About choreographing. Now let's do a more real duel so we can kind of put all these rules into play. Where I'm gonna be fighting you for the dash, you should be fighting me for it, or you should be knowing what you give up when you give it up.
So
Yeah.
what is your? Give me 1 second. Hold on, real quick.
Sure.
Time's up.
What is my?
Sorry. So what would be your recommendation, right? So that's a lot of the things, right? Is we both come over here to the dash.
Mm-hmm.
You beat me to it, right? But I'm still
Sometimes.
like right here.
Even so,
I mean, let's just say you beat me to it, but I mean, I'm dashing for it, and you've just got it in front of me. Like,
Time's up.
is my next take to get the hell out since you've got
so
the dash, or should I try to engage?
So you got to know. So you have to think. If you think that, let's do some math, right? Math is fun. Let's say that I have a 90% chance of getting that dash every time. You have a 10% chance. If I'm you, what I'm thinking is I'm not thinking I'm
Pre-firing?
Yeah, I'm not thinking I'm gonna take that 10%. I'm thinking I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna line up and I'm gonna take this guy's head off. Right.
Right.
That's
Shit.
all right.
Sorry.
Blue team
Yeah.
scores
No, that's all right.
17.
Yeah, so you got to think about what your opponent's going to do, right? If I'm just going to land here like that every time, just have your bullets lined up, because what I get is I get the dash, but I lose unpredictability, right? So I might take some damage, and then what can happen is, say I take 2 points of damage. I'm coming over here to this health. You can pop up on this ledge, take my head off, right?
Gotcha.
So you can control the fight even though you didn't get either of the resources, right?
Simple. Gotcha.
Right.
Time's up.
All right.
All right.
Ready to give it a go?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. Okay, there you go. You kind of got stuck in the middle there.
Scores.
I did get stuck. I was able to at least pivot my body, though, I think.
Okay, so you... Ooh.
Yep. That was
Red
bad for me.
team
Yeah, just make sure
scores
you're thinking about where I'm gonna be. That's okay.
18. Red wins in 3 points.
Oh, what in the...
Blue team
I think I might have
18.
packet lost through that pickup.
Red wins in 3 points.
Alice will do that.
I haven't a clue what you just said. Man, my Wi-Fi has gone to shit.
Scores 18.
Dude, Dallas, I get like a 20 ping, but then there's some times it'll spike to like fucking 500 somehow.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm back for the most part.
Yeah, your shit looked goofy.
Yeah, so what I did there is I kind of baited you and took the health and then went for the dash.
Gotcha.
Which would have ended up with me winning the fight. We'll try again though. I think my Wi-Fi has recovered.
Time's up.
All right, let's give it a go.
Red wins in 3 points.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Red
so
team
notice how
scores
I'm trying to control the
19,
fight as much as I
8.
possibly can. Here,
Red
let's
wins in 2 points.
let's swap teams so that's
Oh, yeah. There we go.
tie, draw. Yeah.
Red wins in 2 points.
So I'm just kind of waiting, watching. Okay. So I didn't get the health.
Red team
Thought I might.
scores 20.
That was good though.
Match point, red.
Got the dash. So I'm just waiting. I love to do. This is kind of my my jam is posting up like that. Yeah. Also, make sure. So, if you let's do a quick example.
9.
Let's say let's go over to this health pickup, right? So let's say that we're dueling on here, right? And you get a ton of damage on me, right? Like a ton. I'm down to like one little health point. Unintuitively, you want to let me damage you, at least for one. You know why?
So I can pick this up.
Grab this shit and leave, right? Because
Gotcha.
I really need it. You need me not to have it, right? So make sure that was something that just happened. I saw you kind of run away and not grab it.
Time's up.
Yeah, make sure you're grabbing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Match point
Alrighty.
red.
Yeah, so I hadn't even taken very much damage, and I was still going for that health pickup. Just because I know you're going to need it more than me.
Ooh, nice.
Blue
Nice
team
little bounce shot.
scores 20, 10. Match
Yeah.
point red.
So again, oh, there you go. Very quick on the draw, but not
Blue
quite so
team
good turning around.
Not so good at turning and accuracy.
11.
That's all right. At least
Red.
the main thing is that you're realizing it. There you go.
Blue team scores 20.
You're getting there,
12.
slowly but surely.
Match point red.
There you go. Nice.
Red team wins.
Nice. Alrighty. Alright, so we still got about 10 minutes left. What are you thinking you want to do? You want to do with that time?
Oh, let's see. So I can work on my shots. I will be working on my hip movements and pivoting.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about just showing me, and I'm not sure the best map, whether it's Launchpad, Canyon, Abyss, it really doesn't matter. Like, I feel like I'm getting better, but like my rollouts. Like,
Oh
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
sure
So
thing,
I'm
sure
not
thing.
so
You're defensive or
predictable.
offensive?
I would say defensive. I feel like I'm not too bad. There. I mean, I either play card or flex, right? So I'm trying to just kind of hang back a little bit at first, do some sight lines if need be, and I've been trying backdash and or on the cart, it's been working a lot decently for me where I'm ready to backdash, get back on the cart, backdash, get back on the cart type of thing. But offensive on the red side, like I said, I've been trying different things. Like I said, I've been starting to do double shotguns and stuff like that, but I don't know.
All right, yeah, sure. So let's do Canyon. We'll start off with Canyon. And I'm not gonna have max stash because that's important. I'm not gonna have pistols only. So you said you want to work on red side, is that right?
Yes.
All right. So all of this is hold on a second. Hello, Rich.
I mean, I can show you what I do is.
Let's pause right there. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna spawn right here. By the way, all this is on video, so if you don't see something, yeah. So what I do is my rollouts are optimized for efficiency, right? So I want to be as efficient as humanly possible. So what I do is I take one dash around the corner.
In 3,
I take another dash up here.
1.
I walk a little bit,
Go.
and I drop this dash down into here, and then I sprint, right?
Okay.
And then what I'll do is depends on what the card is, I'll go maybe here, if this is safe. I might go up into here, right? So I can take this.
Yeah. So I think that's my normal one, right? I'll kind of do roughly those same 3 dashes coming out.
Yeah.
I think mine is usually, like I said, sometimes I either go up top or I come around that corner and then I come here. I walk a little bit into here and then I dash that.
Make sure this is a around the corner dash, right? Because if you walk out here, right, then you dash there. If I'm set up right here, right, I have a chance to shoot you, right? Whereas
Gotcha.
if you round this corner, right, so what you can even do is you can do something like that, right? So you
I
can,
gotcha.
a lot of
Nice.
people don't know you can dash through stuff and pick it up. So you could ideally do something like this, right? 1, 2. Oh, sorry, I stole
Gotcha.
it.
No, you're fine. And then I kind of usually come up there. Now, depending if it's the very beginning, I may not. But once the card's already kind of rolling a little bit, I kind of play. This is kind of where I
Here's
play
good.
at for the most
This
part.
this is a good spot, especially if you have a teammate right there. Right? If you have a teammate right there, or teammate right here. This is a very classic defense because
Right.
the way it works is that, let's see, this is right here is 1, 2 dashes about away from the health room. So if you're set up there and you have a guy preventing people from coming through here, it's too far for them to like jump you if you're in the health room, right? So you can effectively stop out. If you stop them from getting through there, they can't get here, right?
Correct. And then I'll kind of do that as far as bouncing left and right between, like right in here on this side of the wall.
This one and this one, yeah.
Yeah, I try to do that.
Mhm.
Get them there, come back. Try
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But when the game starts though, too, it's like this is too far back though, right? I mean, like right when the buzzer's going.
It depends. So it depends what your team is doing, right? So let's say that you're that's my little right up here. It depends. Is your team like all super set up in here? If they are, it's okay to be. So what we do on Acer actually is that we have a guy with SMGs, right? Who might sit right here.
Yep.
Right? Because what we can do is the chance of him getting jumped is like 0, right? Because there's dudes in here, there's dudes around here, there's dudes, fucking wherever.
Right.
Right. So what his job is if someone decides, I'm going to come down, pew, 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 it's like they're getting mowed down, right? There's no
mowed down
chance.
by SMGs for sure.
Right. So that position is good if you already have your team up in here, right? Where I usually start, this is my position. My position's right here.
Oh, yeah, up
it's
here.
Here and here, right? So I will play here. So what I can do is I sit on this health, right? I go pew, 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 and I shoot at whoever's on the rail. Or I sit here. Sometimes I get shocks, and I'll do like one of these.
Oh, yeah.
I also like to do shocks from here, right? That pretty effectively. But you are susceptible to getting jumped, right? So I like to do pistols up here. Pistols here, and then move to here. And then I can jump the car. So I'm a very, compared to a lot of other players, I'm kind of like stationary-ish. I like to kind of find a spot and just stick with it, and I'll play in that area.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at like jumping the cart and coming back. That's not really my style. I'm kind of like steady, right? I'm like a turret kind of.
I feel like I'm more of that play style than the jump the cart because I mean I can, but I die no matter what. Usually, right?
Yeah.
I can go in and get one kill, but then I've already basically sacrificed my life, which I don't think it's worth the trade-off at that point, right? Especially at spawn, right? I mean, whenever the game's starting, because they're right there, and I have to come all the way fucking back around, right?
Yeah,
so I try to do. I do play back a little bit. I'm kind of, where I like to.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you've got the higher ground in the sideline, it sometimes you're predictable or not. You know what I mean? I guess if you or anyways,
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
I can get them.
I'm gonna come back really quickly. I'll show you kind of a. So when I say stationary, though, what I do not mean is that I stand here and I do not move.
But you're doing several different spots, right? You're not going to stay here. You're going to do that or there.
Here.
You're just not running to the cart back and forth.
Right. Maybe a bit of here. Yeah, I'm like an area control guy.
Gotcha.
But
that makes total sense.
Yeah. So that's usually my rollout from the back spawn. Let's come back. I gotta blow myself up really quickly. the back spawn,
10,
my
9,
rollout
8,
usually
7,
rollouts
6,
are
5, 4.
the main thing you want to
3,
roll out is
2,
some
1.
unpredictability.
Time's up. Red team wins.
Whatever. Yeah. So I'll go
Hey,
here.
I'm gonna have to go for just a bit. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I gotta cut that short.
Oh, all right. You're good, man.
I got work calling.
It's 2:30, but yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Appreciate it.
You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. All right. I'll see you, man.
Start.
That's it.
All right. Good stuff. It's a good lesson. Hopefully that was enjoyable for some of you guys, and good video with Reacher. All right. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.